Councillor Glengarry.
Thank you, Speaker. To the Deputy Premier. The Ministry of Transportation has been consistently among the top criticised agency in the Ontario government, and for good reason. Ontarians of all ages are inconvenienced at almost every interaction with the Ministry, with lost files and needless delays. Medical reviews are a glaring example. When a doctor reports a driver as potentially unsafe, they will suspend a license immediately. When a doctor says the driver is okay, however, the Ministry reserves the right to sit on the file for 30 business days. Speaker, the hard-working Ontarians' jobs and livelihoods at risk. How can the government justify such an insensitive and bureaucratic policy?
Thank you.
To the Minister of Infrastructure.
Minister of Infrastructure.
I thank the member for the question and for his initiative with his private member's bill. That's an issue that we've all dealt with in our constituency offices. It's a common issue that we face. The provincial government, as you know, the Ministry of Transportation, puts a very, very high priority on public safety, and they put a very, very high priority on responding particularly to the senior citizens who have had to deal with these medical issues. So we are currently meeting or exceeding our 30-day customer service standards, processing 90% of cases within 10 days. And so far in 2016, we are meeting our customer service standards 99.5% of the time. That's a very, very strong response to that particular concern that seniors may have. Our government's mandatory reporting for physicians and optometrists is an important way we are working to continue to make our driving safe for individuals using Ontario roads.
Thank you. Supplementary.
Thank you. Speaker, back to the Deputy Premier. Constituents come to my office begging for help because they are about to lose their jobs due to this unjustifiable 6-week delay. They have families to feed and bills to pay. People in my region rely on driving to access health care, work, and basic living necessities.
I don't think so, Jim.
Providing service means being accountable, transparent, and effective. It takes an hour to enforce a physician's advice to suspend a license. Why should it take 30 days to take his advice to reinstate it? Will the government support my motion this afternoon for calling for 5 business day service guarantee for the reinstatement of a driver's license following a positive medical review?
Thank you. Minister.
Mr. Speaker, again, I want to thank the member for his interest in this particular issue. It's of interest to all of us. We deal with it in our constituency offices, every week, every month, Mr. Speaker. And on June 2nd, 2015, our government passed Bill 31, Speaker, which is making Ontario's roads even safer by expanding medical reporting requirements, clarifying mandatory and discretionary reporting requirements in future regulations, and setting out what specific driver information must be provided by mandatory reporting forms. Through mandatory medical reporting, Speaker, the Ministry of Transportation applies consistent medical standards that are designed to balance road safety and mobility for Ontarians. These standards are based on basic medical standards under the Highway Traffic Act and detailed national medical standards established by the Canadian Council of Motor Transport Administrators,
Thank you.
CCMTA. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
New question, the member from Parkdale High Park.